Hey my friends, welcome back to another episode of the Year of Cooking Kanaka. Hope you're all doing well and keeping safe. Thanks for joining me. Guys, on today's segment of Memories of Malta, I want to show you a really good recipe. It's called Ghagin Mimli Irkotta. And what that basically means is a ricotta stuffed pasta. Now, if you watched my last video on asata, I had some leftover ricotta filling. And not one to waste anything. I went through my little Rolodex of recipes and eureka, I found the perfect recipe. You guys are going to love this. So without further ado, let's get in the kitchen and make this amazing Maltese ricotta stuffed pasta. Hey, yeah. Guys, let's get started. In my bowl, I have some fresh Maltese ricotta cheese, and use your favorite fresh ricotta. If you're here in Malta, you know we have a plethora of beautiful ricotta, to which I'm going to add some GC', or grated Parmigiano Reggiano, Parmigiano, Cefalotore, whatever you like, a dry cheese. And this is salty, so I'm not going to really go crazy with salt. So I've added that in. Like I said, just a little bit of salt. However, ricotta loves pepper. So I'm going to be generous with pepper. Okay, I'm going to crack an egg. I'm going to stir this, and I'm going to check the consistency because all ricotta is different. There might be more moisture or there'll be less. So I'm going to see what mine looks like and show you the texture I'm looking for. All right, so I'm going to crack one more egg in here. Again, guys, it varies the size of your egg and your ricotta cheese. So 1 to 2 for this recipe. Smells good. And that's it, guys. All right, guys, so that was the ricotta filling that I'm going to be using. I want to start with our sauce, and this is a simple sauce. It's all about the pasta. So, of course, I have some chopped tomatoes in my bowl here, and all the amounts I'm using will be listed below, don't worry. I have a diced onion, I have some garlic which I'm going to grate, some conserva tomato paste, salt here, and pepper, and I have some flat leaf parsley which I'm going to need in the sauce and a bit for garnish. So knead it twice, chop it once. So I'm going to go ahead and finally chop my parsley. And then what we'll do is we'll head to the stove and we'll start working on our sauce. Hey guys, welcome to the stove. I have a small saucepan here for our sauce, and I have some salted water over here for our pasta. So I have the heat on medium-high, and first thing I'm going to do is add some olive oil. And then we're going to go ahead and add our onions. Get them all out. I'm going to give these a bit of a saute, and in the meantime what I'll do is go ahead and grate in my garlic. And when you grate garlic, guys, the flavor intenses. So if you're not a huge fan of garlic, you can chop it in, and how much you use is completely up to you. So I'm going to continue grating my garlic in, and then I'll bring you back then. Alright guys, my garlic is smelling very aromatic, and the onions are starting to soften. So at this point I'm going to go ahead and put in my tomato paste. And you just want to cook that off a little bit to get rid of the raw taste of the tomato paste. Okay, mix that all in, good. And then what I'm going to go ahead and do now is add my chopped tomatoes. Carefully, because this bowl is full. I'm just going to add a dash of hot water. It's not boiling, just hot. So now what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to salt and pepper this to taste. And we can always add more seasoning later, guys. If you like it a little spicy, you can put some chili peppers in here, which I might. Chili flakes. Alright, I'm going to turn down my heat to low and let my sauce simmer until the tomatoes break down further. If your sauce gets too thick, you can add a little bit of water if you like. Alright, we'll see you then. Okay guys, I blended my sauce up with my guy here, my immersible blender. I've tasted the sauce. I did add a little bit more pepper and some salt and just a pinch of sugar. So the sauce is good. I'm going to keep it warm on my other burner and we'll get going with the pasta. Before I do, I'm going to add a little bit of parsley, or a lot. It's up to you. I love parsley, guys. And in the hot sauce, it'll dissipate more, it'll wilt down more, but we have some for garnish. So, as I said, I'm going to place this over on the small burner with my diffuser, keep it warm, and we'll work on the pasta. Hey guys, okay, so my salted water has come to the boil. It's time to add my pasta. Guys, what I'm using is this. It's called Calamarata. Calamarata. And I guess because it looks like calamari rings, I don't know. You guys let me know if I'm right down below if there's another reason. So I'm going to go ahead and put in some of my pasta. And I want to cook this till it's very al dente. Because we're going to fill these. And you don't want them so cooked that it's hard to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and boil these until they're quite al dente. And then I'll show you the next step then. Okay guys, my pasta's done. It's quite al dente, but you can still, you know, it's still bouncy now, but it's still very al dente. What I've done is I've drained the water and I rinsed them in some cold water to stop the cooking. Normally I would say never do that with pasta unless you're making a pasta salad, but in this case they're going to cook further, so I want them to stop cooking. Alright, so let's go on with the recipe. Okay guys, I have a small casserole dish here. And what I'm going to do is I have our sauce here. And I want to put most of the sauce in the bottom of the casserole. Most of it. Because the pasta is going to cook further in the sauce. So about 3/4 of the sauce, guys. That's good. Then what you're going to do is start placing, he was very eager, start placing your pasta inside the casserole dish. These are convenient because they stick on your finger. So I'm going to continue placing my pasta all around, and when I'm done with that, I'll bring you right back, guys. So I fit in as much pasta as I can. If I have room and enough filling, I might stick in a few more. I don't have much left. So now, guys, it's just a matter of, I put my ricotta cheese in a zip baggie. And now it's just a matter of filling each little pasta. Don't need a lot because it is rich, says the guy who's going to eat all this. And just continue filling up all your little pastas like so, and then I'll show you what I do then. Well, that couldn't have worked out any better if I planned it. I actually used all of my pasta and all of my ricotta filling. Alright, guys, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to just sprinkle a little bit of grated cheese. Use your favorite. Jobontel Hawk, Parmesan Reggiano, Gran Padano, Parmigiano, whatever you prefer. Alright. Then I'm just going to up the ante just a little bit. And I'm going to sprinkle some grated mozzarella. Just a bit, guys, because I really want the Parmigiano, or the ricotta to shine through. All right, good enough. Then get your sauce. And lightly pour some over the top. Not too much, guys. If you have leftover sauce, you can put it on anything you want. Chicken cutlets. You can make some rice. Extra pasta. Whatever you like. Alright, good enough. It needs a little bit of a coating of Parmesan Reggiano or grated cheese. And what I'm going to do is place this in the oven at 200 Celsius until the pasta is cooked through, soft, the cheese is melted and bubbly, and it's nice and hot. And I'll see you then. Hey friends, our ricotta stuffed pasta is out of the oven. It is lava piping hot right now. So I'm going to let it cool down before I serve some, but I'm going to put on a little bit of parsley for liberally garnish. And just a little bit more grated cheese on top. Why not? And serve some of this up to your family, friends, or yourself. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this segment of Memories of Malta here with the Euro Cooking Canuck. There will be a few pics to follow. Follow me on social media. I often post things I don't share on YouTube. Like the video, comment, love all of your comments. And guys, until we meet again, please take care of yourself, be good to yourself and to each other. Stay safe, stay healthy. Follow me here on YouTube. Subscribe if you haven't. I'd love to have you. Thank you so much. Grazie ħafna. Ciao, ciao. I almost forgot. Some of you get a little upset when I don't taste the final product. I honestly hate eating on film, guys. I really do. But I'm going to give it a go. Really? Oh my word. Oh, this is too good. You can taste the ricotta. The sauce is phenomenal. Guys, I want to eat. Love ya. Bye.